Hey everybody, Garrison here. I am running this with one of my characters. This is actually my asshole character. She is a Crimson Fleet member. Started out that way using SKK's Crimson Fleet start and did the Crimson Fleet quest, took the money. I have been a total dick to everybody around. I don't have a companion. I let Andreja die, even though we had the highest affinity for one another. And I've just basically been making all the bad person choices. I'm not necessarily an evil person, but the way I was playing this is she is the granddaughter of uh, Jasper Cricks, and nobody knows. Um, she has adopted the name Cricks. It wasn't what her birth name, but so she's Bishop Cricks, and so she was part of the fleet, still is, and so I don't fight any of the fleet members. Anyway, her story isn't really important up to this point. She is making all the bad choices on purpose, and later there'll be a metamorphosis as we go through Unity. So that's what we're going for. Today I'm doing the Nishina quest. This is the two realities that are split apart. Entangled, I believe, is the name of it. And we're going to run through that. And I wanted to get it down on film because it's kind of fun. I may not share this with you. I may. We'll see. It's just, like I said, just for fun. Not part of a series at this point. Might be later. So, let's go.
Ethan Hughes, Chief of Security. If you'll follow me, I'll show you to the director. We'll
So I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking while they're talking. I'm going to try and leave their talking as much open as possible and just talk when they're not.
Here, you can see our lovely storage area. Don't touch anything. So, uh, Nishina is
Okay. I should let you know that I do have a weapon that is broken. I'm going to show you some stats. Don't freak out. Uh, but this came this way. I picked it up, and this is what it looked like. 13,591 damage per shot. I'm sure it's a bug somewhere, but this is exactly how it came. I'm not changing anything on it because who needs to change anything? It's 13,591 damage per shot. It pretty much kills everything in one shot. Uh, it's an Orion. Wasn't even training lasers, and this is the way it came. So yeah, it's 82% accuracy, range of 60. I snipe with it. I do everything with it. It's a great gun. I have some of my standard guns as well. I have a PDW, which I haven't really used with this character. I've got a AA-105. Um, I've got a Hunter Wolf because I'm fleet. So, and then down lower I have the Magshire. I also have the two guns, the Keel Hauler and the one from Jasper Cricks, but this one is the one that I use. I use the thing that you can take mods off of other weapons and put them on different weapons. So anyway, I'm using that for the most part because
what
it's a pretty
what the hell was that? What are you talking about? 1 minute you're following me, minute later you popping. In our storage room. I should have never let you inside. Look, I don't know what's going on. Let's get you to the director. Maybe she can figure this out.
I'm sure she can. Well, we'll figure it out before you
Come on,
get there.
this way.
I'm not Starborn yet, so I can't give you answers.
Huh? Who's
Here
that?
we get one of the first explanations of what's going on.
Oh, oh, thank God. Finally, someone came. The distress signal. You picked up the distress signal, right?
Let's see, medicine, starvation, dehydration.
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have made it much longer. It's been so long. I'm out of food, out of water. But I made it. Wait. How did you get in here? What? What do you... No. No. This doesn't make any sense. Unless... the accident. Maybe this is a side effect of the accident. If the probe is still feeding power to the distortion, then... Right. Sorry. 3 months ago, I was calibrating an experiment in our high-energy research lab. There was an accident. An explosion. It caused a gas leak. Sparked a fire. I was trapped in the control room. There was nothing I could do. They're all dead. An artifact? You mean the metallic god?
Ah, and there I go. Back I am.
Shit. Wait. She's back. All right. We're on our way up. Fuse out. I was just filling in the director. Let's keep moving.
A quick peek at who I am
Anything happens,
when I
the
get
director's
good
office
lighting.
is on the second floor in the behold. You can't miss it.
Actually, I think I can do it this way. So, this is her. It's, Bishop Cricks, like I said. And I'm wearing Andrange's outfit because I'm kind of morose. So, the impact Andrange had on her is the first time she's really been accepted and, someone looked up to her the way that she felt like she needed. So that's my RP whole thing there. Did I get stealth? Did I get a stealth ad? I do. I need that. 8. Anyway, so here we go. Back at it. Back into I call it the past. It's not really the past, it's the present, but it's just a goofy present. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Anyone else in here? No? Sealant. Hallucinogen and sealant. I could actually use those. Another one of you dudes up top there, isn't there? There's more of you. I know there are. It's all good. I can kill you just that fast.
This way.
I just shoot him in the back of the head.
Director.
Thank you.
I'm actually making
Come
another
in. Kaya Patel, Research Director.
Crimson
And
Fleet
this is
character.
our Chief Scientist, Maria Hughes.
A bloodthirsty
Ethan
one.
said you disappeared right in front of him. Twice now? 3 times?
Director, you can't... Look, I don't know who you are or what you're doing here, but there has to be a rational explanation for all of this.
Sure there is. Want me to tell you about it?
What does our research have to do?
No, it's fine. This facility, 3 months ago, our chief
I'm
engineer
sorry,
was
I'm
calibrating
fast
an
forwarding through
experimental probe when
text. My problem. I'll
something
stop.
went wrong.
We still don't know what happened. There was a series of explosions, and somehow it's still running. That would make sense. That's why the field strength keeps increasing. We have a control unit for the probe. After the accident, I tried to use it to shut down the system, but the kill switch isn't responding. We could shut it off manually, but the entire research level is locked down. We can't even get down there. An artifact? The multiverse? Other universes?
Sure.
And you have some connection with them then. Interesting. I wonder if that's why this is only affecting you.
It is. I have powers.
We didn't know. That's why we were researching it. That is science, after all. That is quite a claim. What makes you think that? Tell us about this other universe. Raphael. Raphael died in the accident. He...
Wait. Gas fire. Gas fire. The leak. Director, there was a hydrogen leak right after the accident. It was contained in a minute or two.
But if it hadn't been, it could well have caused an explosion.
Another universe, though. That's a lot to swallow.
We're not sure.
Raphael was in the lab near the ventilation controls. He could have stopped it.
Maybe he did. Or died trying.
How? I told you the research level's locked down. We can't even use the damn elevator. What?
Clever. In this other universe, Raphael survived. He made it back from the lab. So clearly his elevator works. Take it. And you might be able to shut down the experiment.
This is crazy.
But first,
We can't shut down the probe, but we might be able to adjust some of the other parameters. It's risky. We don't know what we're dealing with, but... All right. It's worth a try.
then it sounds like we have a plan.
Come with me. The control unit is in the fabrication lab next door.
And be careful, because experimenting on one of these things is how
What have we gotten
Earth got
ourselves
destroyed.
into?
Nobody ever mentions that. There we go. I wasn't even moving. Which way you going, Willie? You're dead, Jim. Anything interesting? I found numerous interesting things that help in different ways. Going through here, one of them is a log from, like a diary from the doctor, and it makes her understand, and I think it's in here actually. Because I get it in this run, this part of the run, in her room, if I'm in the right place. And I think this is the right place because it's the emergency room. Let's see. It might be the next one that I get it in, because I come back another time before, what is that? It said go down. Got more coming, I can hear them. Oh, you know what? I forgot I have the secret see them button. There's none close, okay. Oh, there's some. I think it's the next time. Must be the next time I go through. So one last perusal. I could nap. I don't think I need to nap. Well, that's what's his name. He's down there fighting.
Oh, what happened? You disappeared, and the ceiling caved in, and I thought I'd finally lost it.
I think it's funny I didn't give him any food.
What? How? Look, if you think things are bad up here, the research level is even worse. I barely made it out, and that was months ago. I don't understand any of this. If I hadn't seen you disappear with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it. Okay. You're my ticket out of here. We'll do this your way. We can get out through the pantry. Here's the key.
So what's good is you can actually get him as an engineer on your ship, and he pretty much is tolerant of anything at this point in time that you might do because, you know, you save his butt. So he becomes a pretty good asset for non-fans of the Constellation folks. What's back here? Anything? Nothing.
What the? Security breach! Go! Everybody out! For it! Out of my way! Howdy. Yes.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Dude, don't get in front of me. I am badass, and I don't want to shoot you in the head. Can really use this sealant. I just had to, look at that. Had lost a bunch of it. What's this? Security office. Security logs. Alright, and archive files, survey team, Cataxi. Their venom is highly neurotoxic. Survey data for the planet has been downloaded. Oh, there he is. Poor whatever his name is. There's a doornail. And if you don't think doornails are dead, look again. I'm never going to get through this. It's all gross.
Look at this. I was in the lab. I heard the tanks rupture.
Sorry, I did it again.
I only had a second to react. I jumped back into the control room. The doors sealed. I was safe. And the gas, the fire, everything. But I was trapped. There was nothing I could do to stop it. If I had gone the other way, maybe I could have made it to the ventilation controls. Killed the system. Even if it killed me.
Yeah, the other you did.
I don't want to think about it. They're a native species. The fire took out the generators, damaged the foundation. I'm not sure. It might stop whatever's happening to you. It's a reasonable theory, I guess. How should I know? I just want to get out of here. Go.
Okay. Where am I going? Back in this room? So that I can be in the security room when I come back. Boo.
What? Oh, it's you.
Ethan. That's his name.
You just popped into my locked office. What a day, huh? Yeah, let me get the... And done. Is there anything else you...
Seaman.
The Kataxi in the other universe. I got an experiment. You're starting to make a lot of sense.
Of course I am. I just mind controlled you.
Yeah, I hope so. All right. Yeah. It's never been field tested, but all yours.
Of course it is. Don't be ridiculous. Now, you will go to your room and prepare yourself. I will come for you. I don't know why I'm picking up books. I'm not doing companions. Alright, where do I have to go? I'm technically supposed to be trying out the other thing, but I understand that I'm not. Oh, mastered rifles. I guess I'll try that laser. It's just tough to hit him with a single target shot, but we'll give it a shot. I mean, still one hit, one kill, and they're special against beasts. Hello there. Supposed to hiccup me out. Where is the doctor's stuff? Is this the doctor's room? No. Cool room though. I think we get to see it in the other area. I get their sex toys. Look around, see if there's anything interesting. Oh, look at that. Get stuff. More stuff. Stuff, and more stuff. That's what I call bonuses. I'm supposed to go this way. Somehow. One behind me. I got lasers. I'm also poisoned. I am poisoned. I believe snake oil will handle that. Drop that. Snake oil and injectors. I have no injectors. Oh, I have 8. There they are. Okay. Phew. Cellular regeneration. I need that thing, man. Oh well. Let's go on without it. I'm supposed to go up here. I don't really need it.
What, did
I
you get
missed it
lost in the
somehow,
hallway?
but yes.
All right. This is the probe control unit. Most of these controls aren't responding. I'm going to very carefully adjust the settings I can. There's no way to tell what's about to happen. Pay attention and be ready for anything. I'll begin by adjusting the energy feed of the electron beam array. We're at 93 teravolts. Calibrating to 95, 97, 100. Nothing. Let's try the other way. 91, 89. What the? Okay. It looks safe to approach. But what in the world? It's a microdistortion. Flux pattern matches the distortion in the lab. The setting is just exposing it somehow. Step into the distortion, please.
Alright.
Nothing. No, hold on. There's a slight pattern change. Some kind of resonance. All right, stay there. Let me turn the feedback up for a moment. Calibrating to 90, 91.
And this is the lab. Look at that, an intact microscope. A probe control unit. It's a probe. A probe! I'm not going to get it this time. I don't know where I found it before. But it's not here now. Hello.
What happened? Are you all right?
Of course I'm alright.
So the lower setting causes the distortions to manifest, and the higher causes you to shift. That seems promising. Keep it on the lower setting until you want to shift, and you should be able to avoid any more accidents. I'd give you my control unit, but it looks like you already have one from the other universe. Love to take a look at that when this is all over. Right. If you can get down to the research level, you need to make your way to the height, disengage the power interlocks, then pull the emergency shutdown to stop the probe. That's it. Oh, and before you go, the director wanted to speak with you. Try not to get lost in the hallway again.
Alright. I'll try. Since I have this thing, it might make all the difference in the world. Yep, see? Look. Walked right past it, didn't do anything. Yay.
Well then, if you need supplies, I've asked Dr. Barakova to take care of you. It's the least I can do. Before
That's
you
right.
go,
I don't need
there
her
is
supplies.
one other thing. If this experiment is the cause of your shifting, when you shut it down, what happens then?
Schrodinger's box, man. Schrodinger's box. The cat is in the box. Nobody knows if it's alive or dead.
Exactly. And when you shut down the experiment, the probability function will collapse. You are the outside observer in the system. Whichever reality you are in at that moment is what will become real. For you and your universe, at least. The question is, which will you choose?
The one where he's alive and you're not, because you're stuffed up. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
If this were a choice between my life, but as the director of the station, I am responsible for the lives of my staff. 30 people. People with families, careers, futures ahead of them. You don't have to decide now, but when the time comes, please keep them in mind. Now, it's time you are going. With the network offline, we can't shut down the security system on the research level, so you can expect some resistance. Be careful. Ethan, unlock the elevator lobby, please.
Ma'am, research level is still locked down.
I'm aware of that.
Alright. Done.
Good luck, dear. It's been a fascinating day.
And somewhere there's a thing that I missed. It's okay to miss it, but I mean, it makes things a little easier, but I'm not gonna go and get supplies anyway. I'm gonna go this way and just go straight to the elevator.
Pardon.
Did you fart?
Don't touch the equipment.
Don't talk to me.
Hello.
I never use these things. I don't use the grenades hardly at all. I know a lot of people will say, well, why not, man? It's extra firepower. Because what happens is I end up pushing a button when I'm in town and everybody dies. And then I'm a bad guy and everything sucks. So I just don't use them because I accidentally hit the button. Because I want to see the ground map. I want to remap the ground map, but I can't. I want to be able to access it at any time, but you can't. I need to just go back through. What do we got here? Anything worth taking? I know a lot of people probably don't like my hacking thing, but you know, just watching, I have probably hacked 150 of those different boxes and stuff. You know, and
A security lockdown is active.
I played
Emergency
full
override
games,
controls are available on designated security terminals.
many of them, like we're talking upwards of 10, 3 or 4 different times through Unity on a couple different characters, and had all of this, you know, with regular security. And so I'm not going to feel bad because at this point I think the security thing kind of is a stupid minigame. Is there a camera?
I am unable to repair system failure.
There is a camera and I didn't get it in time. But I got a couple kills. Always helpful. See, now if I was... Things trying to shoot me through the window. If I was doing food, I could eat that chicken tikka and get some health back. Where are you? Agent thing. There's stuff in there I'm supposed to get. Forget that. Where's the stuff in here I'm supposed to get? There we go. It's right there. I'll go back. It's open because I got a key. probably another. No, there's not. Down the ladder. Oh, this next area has one though. Shut up. It was watching for me. Watch out for the puddles of corrosive gas. How's that for a thing for you? Puddles of corrosive gas. Let's see what's in the future. In days of old, when men were bold, women were particular. Nothing on the wall. There's a gun on the floor. I don't really need the guns either. Oh wait, I have to go out the door. Do I need something in here? No. Out the door. Around the corner. Through the other door. This room has a thing in it. It's right over there. Gonna try and get it. We never know. I got that one. And just because I'm a crusty old dude. Security system. Unlock the facility section. Update friend or foe. Always update friend or foe. I just always do it. Robots. Turn off the alarms in this section. Now it's only a small section, but hey, better than nothing, right? And then we are back over here. And see, what we did was we opened this door. We could have got here, but we opened the door that we couldn't get to before.
The security lockdown is active. Emergency override controls are available on designated security terminals.
Okay, now this is a tricky place because there's like 4 cameras. And of course, I didn't get that one fast enough. So now I don't have to worry about it. They gonna come, I gonna kill them. There's like 3 or 4 robots. Oh yeah, robot dude. Come get some. Are you gonna come down the stairs?
Damage. All systems. I am unable. Repair not possible. Massive damage.
Alright, so there is a camera here. In case you're trying to do it the easy way, that's how you do it there. The other one is up here. And then the last one is behind that section of things. So you have to be kind of iffy getting to it. But if you crouch and you inch forward, you can see the bottom half of the ball and you can kill that security camera. The main thing is getting that first security camera before they get you. Once they see you, everything's turned on and everything's up for grabs. And that's the 2 turrets. And as you can see, there's no more red marks on the map, so we're done worrying about that. And now we can run around here, but basically we have to go back to the past. And you can see there's these guys come out after you if you set the alarm off. Second time, that's why I kill everything. And this was where we need to get in the first place. And then over here, there's a gun. You never know what it's going to be because, of course, it's always random. And it's a negotiator. Oh, that's a good one, too. Uses 40 XPL, and I think I have some of that. Come out? Not you. See more actives in my immediate vicinity. So stop for now. We go over here. We have to get through this door. Stop before we drop. And they do shoot stuff at you, so, you know, you have to kind of watch out for that. Only two of them here. And we need back into the other realm. Newbie. The newbie zone. Not Destro. I don't know, I haven't found a word that resonates with me for this. If you find one, I suggest you use it. Keeps it straight in your head. Later you're going to have to jot stuff down to remember which zone is which, and it's helpful. We're back here, no cameras. I should have checked that first. That's alright. I'm going to open up the security. Turn stuff off. Disarm. Update. Update. I'll pick up the same things we just picked up. And some things are different. There's a beer here. There wasn't one back in the past, or whatever it's called. I can't help it. I call it the past. I call this the future. It is what it is. Really, it's destroyed, not destroyed, but you know. Now we go back. And we go see what we opened. We didn't open anything yet. But we need to go back regardless. There's a thing. Okay, I don't think we opened anything yet. Yes, we did. No, we didn't. Nope. There are two doors that we open while we're up here. I don't see either one of them opened. But check down below. That's the ultimate door we opened back there. Oh, the card key. That's right. Get into here. Loot it. Close the door. And go back to the past. Door's not open, but we get this room to the side. Get a couple of things that we can take with us. Some money for our efforts. And that is the console we want to use, but we have to be in the current phrase. And we did it already anyway, so I think. Wait. There's a thing here. There it is. And there is an alarm, I believe. Both dead. This opens a section. The accelerator control room. Yay! Be helpful if you could see a map, but you can't. So now we go back through here. Go back through the closet. Back to the future. Out of the closet. Down to the upstairs, and we find the accelerator control room, which is right over here. Where the blue dot is. Go in here, and we do the next section. That is the accelerator section. We did the control room, which was this. Now we do the section, and that's done. And now we're going to see if there's anything that needs to be turned off. Nope. So it's all good. We open the door, and that's where we went down before, and that's where we're going to go down again. You can see there's where our dead buddies are. Now, we have opened something up, and I believe it's a room down here. Yep. And this has a, no. We've already been in there. So I think that's not what we need. We need over here, that other blue dot is. Do this one already? Yes. Oh, the other blue dot is the one we go to. Yay, this is advancement. I'll stop here and open this chest. It's just stuff, but you know. Do you ever have enough stuff? No, we have enough isocentric magnets. Now, wait a minute, there's no way out of here. Oh, yes, there is. Those critters had to break in somewhere, right? Oh, look at that. Scared yet? Now, you can go around the side, which I'm going to do this time just to show what's what. Where'd it go? Leave me alone. So now, once I go around here, a bunch of these things are going to show up. And I don't care, because Jimmy cracked corn. And I'm done with being in this room when I do that. Load my thing. Thankfully, there's no cameras in this room. I'll look and see if there's anything to loot. Nothing to loot, nothing to talk about, nothing to do. And get some food. I don't need no food. And this way again. And now we come to a, oh, this has a camera. Ooh. It's right there on the wall. And it's dead. Now it's dead. That thing's dead. That thing's dead. This thing's taken care of. I'm going to turn off the turrets so they don't have any more. Turn off the robots. If you're wondering why I'm going so fast, it's because I'm still trying to get it done in an hour. Last time I did this, it was like an hour and a half, so. So now the alarms are off. Everything's copacetic, and that wall is still open temporarily until I go back to the past, and then it will no longer be open. That was good stuff. And there's a big boy. Still dies in one. 13,000 points of damage, baby. And we are almost to the final room. We're really close, see? Access tunnel to the high energy research lab. Follow me. That's not smart. I know I said I need sealant, but you know there is a limit as to how much I need. And here we are in the storeroom. And they're not storing much on this side. Med pack. I don't need a med pack. I got like over 1,000.
Controls are available on designated security
Back to
terminals.
the future, and we'll turn off whatever this is turning off. This is going to be the turrets and cameras and robots. Alright, that's off. Now we unlock the lockdown and we're ready to go. Look at that, baby. No guns here either. Storeroom's pretty bare. Let's load up just in case. I always kill those things because I hate them. They bugged me so many times. Look at that. Now it's open. And we're not going that way now that it's open. The other one is there. So if you can't do that, you can always come and just shoot them. I think I'm a master on lockpicking. I don't know why I'm picking all these locks. Of course, positron battery, that's pretty good. I am master on lockpicking. I'm going to stop picking locks if I don't have to. And then we need to get through that door, so you know where we're going. Yep, back to the past. Up the thing and through the door. And we'll be at the final room. And here we are. The final room. There it is. That's the experiment. Look at all those critters. And yep, it's a fight. So instead of using this, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to this because it doesn't matter. And we're going to go turn these little boys and girls on. Now, a lot of the ones that we see here are not going to come. I killed, I think, all the ones that are going to actually come except that one. got a new one. We do get a couple more as we go down and through the area. And I could go back now to the future, but I don't want to just yet. And the reason is because all the security is still turned on. So we are going to go turn all that off before we go back to the future. Now this room is a separate security circuit. That's important to know. And there's that guy. And that guy. I always forget about those two. So this is a separate security circuit, and it has a camera here and a camera here. And it is difficult to get them both without doing a thing. There is no turret, thankfully. No turret. Here we go. They're all dead. Oh, forgot that one.
Systems.
That's okay. We win. Let's open this master lock. You always think, well, it should be something really good, right? What do we got? 7.7 caseless, 9 shots, that, and then we got an Assassin's Advanced Beowulf. That is pretty good. That's a good weapon. We're going to take his stuff. I'm going to take all this stuff here. And then we're going to turn off the alarm that already sounded. Robot control, no response. Oh, update. Oh, this is outside too. Remote car control, also outside. And remote alarm control, also outside. Now we're safe to walk out there. Now I've updated friend or foe, see how he's walking away. Now that all the alarms out, all the things out there that would have attacked me, they're all done attacking. So now I can be in either side without getting attacked. Maybe one or two of the bugs on the other side, but they won't attack me anymore. Here comes the important part, okay? And this is where you need a hunk of paper. So on the hunk of paper, you're going to write 2 words. Whatever your word is for this one, we're going to call it new, and then 1 word for old. Okay? Now, we're going to open up the computer, go to lab controls. We're going to initialize the lab controls. Then we're going to degauss the system. And I'll show you where I got this information in just a minute. I'm going to initiate degaussing, and it says, in order to degauss, I need 1 and 4. 1 and 4. So, that's what we're going to do. But before we do that, we can't get outside of this room from this era. We have to, or multiverse, universe. We have to go through the thing to the other universe in order to get out of the room. But we have the numbers for the new. Outside the room, we can change back to the new and do the numbers and then go on from there. And I'll show you what I mean by do the numbers. First, we got to get out of the room. But before we get out of the room, we're going to do the same thing here with the one computer that's working. And we're going to initiate, and then we're going to start the degaussing process. Initiate degaussing. Here we need 1, 2, 4, and 7. Notice that the 2 numbers are different. And I got to mute you for just a second. Sorry about that, we're having barometric changes, barometric pressure changes, and that wreaks havoc with my sinuses. I already picked this stuff up? No. get on the right key. Now I'm just going to show you where I get that information real quick. So I know what I need for both of the things, but let's go and find out how we know what we want to do. Okay, so here we are back in the new area. Now remember, here is where Raphael died. And so where did Raphael die? So he said he was near the control room. And if he had just gone the other way, he could have got to the controls for the vents. Okay? Well, this Raphael did get to the controls for the vent. So right there on top is probe calibration protocol. That is what we have to read. So I'm just going to take it all. And then we're going to read it. So we go to notes, probe calibration protocol. Ensure all power interlocks are engaged. That means they all have to be green, and you'll see those in just a minute. On the lab control computer, initiate degaussing. Toggle the indicated power interlocks off, then back on to degauss. Verify that all power locks have been successfully degaussed. Once the interlocks have been degaussed, initiate frequency calibration. If the system has not been fully degaussed, this will fail. If it does, just start over. If any interlock is disengaged, not green, this procedure will abort. If it does, restart. Select the desired output frequency. Verify the intake frequency is stable and meets experimental parameters. Activate the primary calibration control on the front control console. Now, I'm not sure where it is, if it's here. I don't know. But the frequency control is 34.2 megahertz or something like that. So you can see each of these switches has a number. We're in the new, so we have to do 1 and 4. So let's go up top. No, we don't need to go up top. 1 and 4. So here is 6, right? 5 is up there. That's 3. And 4 is across the way. So we're going to do 4, so you turn it off. And then back on. Because remember, it said they all had to be on. Make sure you pick up the crap because it's there for you to pick up. That's the only reason it's there. Then we find number 1, which is the other side. Just remember, as you're facing the road, left is odd, and then you'll have it right, for the most part. Okay, so we've done 1 and 4, so now we need to go back to the past. There we go. We need 1, 2, 4, and 7. So let's go over here and get 4. Did I turn 1 back on? I think I did. I'm going to have to look though, because now I'm doubting myself. It's a 1, 2. Where's that squeaky bastard? Yeah, see, there's 1 or 2 that still do their thing. I'll slip back real quick. Go over here. I did make sure I was on. Okay. I need another twirly. There's a twirly, and I need number 7. Now we're going to go upstairs, and we're going to check the degaussing on this one. remember things because I'm old. And I can't remember things. I gotta find my note. It's a little tiny slip of paper. I found lots of notes. I have a stack. So I just have to find the one that it was writing on this. Old and new. Okay. New gets max frequency. Old gets 24. Alright, lab controls. We're going to look at degaussing. Degaussing is complete. So remember it said validate that the degaussing has been completed. We're going to validate that on both things before we start adjusting the frequency. And that's complete. So both are complete. So now we're on to the frequency calibration stage. So all the interlocks are on, and because we turned them back on as we went. And this is this old or new? This is old, right? The old is 24. This is new. Frequency calibration, max. And now we're going to go back. When it puts you through, it changes your orientation of where you're facing. It ticks me off. And change this one to 24, and intake frequency is 34, which is stable. So that's what we want. Though, if you remember, 24 on the old, the small is old, large is new, and then the largest value that is there, which is 40, on the new. So now we are in the old. We have got to be up at the front, so that's where we're going now. Don't fall into those beams, by the way. That can be a catastrophe. So this is the reset, primary calibration control. We're going to turn the old one off, and nothing happens. So we're going to go through the thing. We're going to go to the new one, and we're going to turn that one on. And now, all hell's going to break loose. And now the explosion. I wonder how close to an hour that was. I'll look in just a second. It was 1 hour, 9 minutes. But I did a lot of talking. A couple of pauses at the beginning, maybe 5 minutes worth, so that's about the same as I did last time. I thought maybe I could get it done faster, but it looks like I can't. If I didn't talk at all, or watch all the cutscenes and stuff, I probably could.
Director, she's coming around.
Look, they put clothes on him.
Careful, dear. Slowly. So you did?
When the lockdown ended, we found you both out cold on the floor of the lab. And then we found our Raphael.
I still can't believe it. To me, you've all been dead for months. And then, to see this,
It's a lot. It's really a lot.
really a lot.
Do you want to go back?
What? No, no. There's nothing left for me there. This is a miracle.
Just call me Jesus. Everything
In the
worked
end,
out.
I suppose it did.
We're never going to be able to publish this.
You are free to go, and to take the artifact. I think it is abundantly clear how little we still understand about it. For
Now
saving
see,
Raphael
if I was
and
just doing it
our
on my own,
activities,
I'd just
I'd
tell
like
her
to
all
offer
about it
you
right now.
compensation to the full extent of my authority.
And as for me, I've decided to take a leave of absence. After everything that's happened here, I need some time to think this over. But if you ever need an engineer, just say the word. I owe you everything.
Oh, I'll be saying the word.
This has been a truly remarkable experience.
As soon as I get one more person on my crew, I'll be saying the word. And then I'll be ending everything. Which unfortunately, I should get rid of Matthias. He's a pain in my butt. Or Malthus. I'd go in the mess hall, but I don't want to freak people out again. Bye, loser. Am I poisoned again? I think I am. Yep. Injector. It's good to get poisoned, and I can heal it, and then I can get my regeneration up. Now where do I leave this person?
Looking swell today, cop.
You're looking pretty swell yourself behind that hideaway thing.
Let's roll, boss.
You betcha. My new buggy. The Crimson's Fleet colors. Alright. Let's take a look. Something in her pack's got my name on it. You know what that means? She typed something. And she wants to give to me. I need 16 more ships. So, I guess that's what we do next. But, not quite yet. So that's the Nishima. And we'll take a quickie look at the armor. There it is. So that's the chest piece, the spacesuit. I think it's ugly. I don't like that chunky spacesuit look. I much prefer that one, which this is the Mark 1, which is less chunky than the regular Constellation. This one's okay. That's about as chunky as I like it to get. Deep Recon is okay. And if I went to Charybdis, which I may go to Charybdis, but I think I'm going to go through Unity with this suit on. So I have a mod which lets me take my spacesuit and whatever gun I have in my hand with me, as well as any ammo for that gun. Nothing else goes. No ships, no other stuff in your inventory, nothing else, no money, nothing. But you get to keep your suit and your gun. And so, I work hard to find the suits I want, and being able to take it is pretty cool. See, that's too bulky. That's the regular Constellation suit. And keep your eye on it real closely as I point at the other one, and you'll see how it trims down. See, it's definitely a trimmer look. And so that's why I like it better. I like this one too. They actually have one called Starlaw, which is pretty good, that has a white shoulder here, big white shoulder piece, and one on this leg. I guess it's kind of a dueling or riot gear. I don't know. But I sold it. I had one, I sold it. Anyway, then the helmet is one of my least favorite helmets. I hate these. There's two different ones, a blue one and this brown one, and then I hate those helmets. I just don't like them. I don't like the way they look. Never gonna like them. Don't care much for that one either. And I don't care for the bounty hunter. But this one, it's just butt ugly. This one I'm not real fond of. It looks a little too snug. If you whack somebody upside the head with this, there's got to be a lot of padding inside to stop you from taking damage. That's what runs through my mind. And then here, oh, this is the helmets again, or the packs. The Nishima pack, there isn't one. That's right. There's no Nishina pack, so yeah. I don't think they give you a pack. That's a good pack, though. The UC Marine Balance pack. Although I like the white one, not the red one. There's a yellow one, too. Shock Troop, which I don't like. Mercenary, which I really don't like. Explorer, which is way too chunky. And then the UC Marine, which is okay. But I like it's the Mach 1 pack, but I like the Constellation packs. Mach 1 had better stats than the Constellation that I have. And it's only calibrated, so when I get the stuff to upgrade it, it'll be better than pretty much anything else I can get. The Mach 1 is a really good armor. I just think the helmet is stupid looking. So I use the regular Constellation helmet usually. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming. Be excellent to one another, and peace out.